Hello, plotters. Welcome back to the Plot TV. Now, y'all, we have a lot to cover in regards to Halle's most recent reveal on TMZ's article stating that DDG, the rapper, has been putting his hands on her, abusing her mentally, physically, and financially. Now, I'm not sure about the financial part, but I'm assuming maybe dating DDG has been a bad image on her. A lot of brands most likely don't want to work with her. She's losing a lot of opportunities because of that. That's the only thing I can think of. But let's get into this whole abusive part because the Little Mermaid is tired playing Marco Polo. She's now Ursula and taking things to the courts. Now, if y'all remember, not too long ago, DDG was on live complaining about not being able to see his son, told a story about how he paid a visit to Halo's mother's house and he was not allowed in, but the babysitter can, touch his son, etc. But rumor has it there are two sides to the story, and it seems like DDG was rushing to tell his story first in attempt to make Halle look bad. But now that Halle has taken actions and taken matters into her own hands, she's being labeled anything but good under the sun. When it comes to DDG, he doesn't spark me as the abusive type. Now, I do know some people, they're very good at disguising who they are, and they are different around different people. I just don't see that from him. So Halle is saying she has provided text messages, images, and is also stating that she has video footage of DDG in committing these acts. Now, Halle is going out of the country soon to shoot a movie for approximately 2 months, and we all know that Halle hates to be away from Halo, and maybe fans are assuming maybe she's pulling this stunt so that she'll have Halo on set with her because she knows that if Halo is not with her, he's most likely going to be with his father, DDG, and she's not having that. Fans are also stating that Rock Nation has recently sent a subliminal message to DDG. I'm not sure what he read in the note, but it appeared that something definitely was a little bit off. Fans are saying that it appeared his mood changed. I can agree with that, but maybe we're reading in too deep. I'm not sure, but I will say personally, I just didn't like the vibe of the darkness, okay, that I was getting off of it. Now, I'm not an expert when it comes to alcohol, so if you know what kind of drink this is, feel free to comment down below. I just don't know what it is. I'm not going to sit up here and pretend, but I will say if anything odd was in the note, he did play it off pretty well. Obviously, all of a sudden, DDG is on live with his friend Aiden, where they are, shopping and all of these things. And then boom, the news break out. Halle accuses DDG of abusing her, TMZ reports. So this is what's happening right now. Everybody and their mama is talking about it. DDG fans are upset. Halle fans are feeling fulfilled, like, yes, we knew it. We knew something was off with this guy. We warned her. She never listened. Now look what happened. All of this. And to be honest, y'all, I don't want to be biased. I am just going to be neutral when it comes to DDG and Halle's situation. And I just feel like I'm not going to attack either party. Y'all, this is so bad. We got Soldier Boy inserting himself in the mix. Like, where did you come from, sir? Talking about he's going to beat DDGs up. It's like, boy, it's the DDGs for me. The fact that Soldier Boy felt so comfortable to come on social media typing his Twitter fingers, talking about how he's going to handle DDG basically when he sees him. And I'm just like, sir, you know what? Relax. Okay. He did say he's Soldier Boy, so he's trying to be Superman at this point. But, DDG's close friend, Baby Rich, he comes to his defense and drops some jams little by little, nothing too crazy, but he's basically insinuating that things aren't what it seems. Halle allegedly puts her hand on DDG. That was what was happening behind the scenes. She was very aggressive. She was the aggressor. That's what he's insinuating, allegedly. He seems in disbelief that this is even happening. I'm just kind of curious because DDG most recently signed up for Kai Cenat's Streamer University. Given the allegations, how all of this is going to play out as far as Kai reviewing DDG's professor's application for Streamer University, this is a bad image, a bad look all across the board. We all know that Kai saw Halle at the Met Gala after party or something like that. So this is weird. We know that Kai don't play that. This is not about Kai, but it's something to think about. This kind of puts everybody that hangs around DDG in a very awkward position right now. I'm pretty sure people are scrambling, scratching their head. I'm guessing the real question here now is, will DDG continue to be a part of the Streamer University? Will he be approved by Kai Cenat? Because this is not a good look at all on DDG's end. And it's crazy how this suddenly happened after DDG most recently dropped his album Blame the Chat. Is defending DDG to the T. They're locked in, so she quite frankly will always support DDG. So she has spoken up, but as far as the other ladies, I guess I'm curious as to how they're all going to come to his defense, or not necessarily come to his defense, but just how they're going to handle this type of accusation against him, given that they have hung around him for a very long time. They know him from a personal level as friends. So this, if anything, they should know about DDG and how he treats them behind the scenes as well, communication wise, all of these things. This is where friends are tested. Friends, family, everybody is tested when it comes to these type of allegations. I guess I'm just curious how these women are feeling. Are they feeling conflicted? The possibilities of this being potentially true is still up for grabs. If Halle has hardcore evidence to provide as proof, we all know Halle tends to stay quiet and then boom, she comes out swinging. Okay, so this is a woman who went against the entire internet, who were bashing her during the Little Mermaid days. So she has tough skin, but I'm pretty sure behind the scenes she has feelings as well. I see people going live talking about her, talking crazy about her, how evil she is. She's being demonized as well, and I'm just in a place where I don't want to be one of these individuals that just come on here and full-fledged attack someone simply because I favor someone else, if you know what I mean. As if things aren't worse as it already is, now we have a video of DJ Academics basically warning DDG about females like Halle who will never stop until they get away with what they want to get away with, simply because they are bitter, they're jealous, they're upset, they never stop. The only thing that's different is Halle is like basically America's darling, but he warned DDG that Halle can't say that he's not a good father because there's many proof that he is. The next thing is going to be a lot more severe, and it's surfacing now. Everybody's seeing it, everybody's talking about it and said, yeah, he called it. And you know what? Honestly, when it comes to that, he did call it, but I will say I believe he has problems of his own that he needs to focus on, address those issues, those allegations against him when it comes to women being potentially SA. Okay, he needs to focus on that, and then he can speak once that is clear. But y'all, as far as the situation goes, my thoughts are I hope everything is resolved in a peaceful manner, and I wish the best for these two. Y'all let me know your thoughts and opinion down in the comment section below.